So with all what's going on today with Roe versus Wade decision, there's some changes have been made, and one of the changes that have been taking place to probably cause this Roe versus Wade decision is this article right here I came across with Yahoo News. They said America's white population fell for the first time in U.S. history. 2020 census data shows. Hello, I think there's a little mistake here, but we're going to proceed on. So they also said that Asian population, 35%, black population increased by 5.6%. But now I got to dig. Because Yahoo News is a reputable news source. You would think they would put out things the right way, but that's not correct. Because, okay, this is what they're talking about here. Census is done every 10 years, 63.8, 59.7. Yes, there is a decrease. You're 100% right. But you said for the first time. So we're going to go back deeper to see if it was the first time. 1990 to 2000. And what we have here, look at that, 75.6 down to 69.4. Let's dig a little deep. Let's go back some years now. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just, that was actually a big decrease by 6.2%. But let's go to 1980 to 1990. Now I'm going to bring some. So this here, right? It's only a 2% decrease. But as you notice, it only says black, basically black or white or other, right? And even that's an increase. 2.3 to 3.8. Increasing, decreasing. Black population increasing. But now you see there's only three options as other. Now we're going to go back to 1990 to 2000. I'm going to show you the difference in what happened here. Because the census had changed. And they put more options up here for people to select. Because as we know, the USA is a melting pot, and you got people from all different parts of the world here, especially the black Hispanic. So look, the Hispanic were included. They added American Indian, Asian, Hispanic, Latino, multiracial. So they combined different races into the white race and a few into the black race because the numbers of the black race didn't change with so much, a little bit stagnant. Now, this is a tough time. Crime, crack over, all the stuff that was going on back in those days, right? Now, check this out. Watch this little button right here. It says, hide Hispanic ethnicity. See this right here? When you click that, it increases the white population. I got to take a smoke to that because we're going to fire up some stuff here. I never changed that. It increased the white population on their stats, right? And when they changed back to what it supposed to have been, when I change it back, there's a big decrease. This decrease was going back from the 70s and the 80s. Altogether, from 1970 to 2020, 50 years, it's been about a 27.9% decrease in population over that period of time. So I went back to the 80s, as you can see, and to 1990, and I'm going to show you what I was talking about with the difference in the stats. You see the difference? There's only black and white, basically. That's all that was counted. Either you was black or you was white, or you just basically get out the way. You don't even count it. And I'm going to bring it back to 1970, which is 50 years ago, like I said. Same thing. Overall, there was a decrease in the population, still a decrease, while the black population was increasing. For those that raise these arguments, Roe versus Wade is not about the white population. Yes, it is. It's very much about the white population. Because now, at one point they were 85%. Now they are at 59, below 60% of the population, and that's a big drop. That's a very big drop, especially if you are the ones who control or in control, have won and have set the standards for America. And when I came across this also, and even that, with the amount of abortions that are being done by black and Hispanic women, from what they say, I come across this right here. So this is a fact. Not every state reports abortion by ethnicity, but those that do reveal that abortions to black and Hispanic women occur 55% of the time. 55% of the time, abortions are performed by black or Hispanic women. But though the population continues to increase. Something's not adding up. Now, they tried to hide these numbers in different states. They said, okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. They're doing that. But the numbers show something different. So they want to put forth an image like, okay, this is not what we do. But overall, when the numbers start to come with the census and so forth, it's very revealing. So once you start crunching those numbers, everything gets revealed. It's like Malcolm X said, I'm not mad that chickens come home to roost. I'm very happy, actually. It backfired. Once again, it backfired. I know what they plan to do. They put Planned Parenthood in the urban neighborhoods. They put fertility clinics in the Caucasian neighborhoods. There's a reason for that. They put the drugs. They had a big epidemic of crack babies in the 80s and 90s. All this abort the baby. They even changed the abortion time period, moved it from like 3.5 months at one time up to almost 5.5 months. I know a spot in Brooklyn that was doing it in almost 6 months. They was taking them babies out of there. It's a true story. Roe versus Wade was not about us. Wasn't about us. Pro-life, let the babies live, so forth. You guys continue on with your day because I'm going to do what I do. You do what you do. Something I want to bring to the light right here. Something that we need to be mindful of. Because as time goes on, we never know what they have in store for us as we go on with our life. You guys have a beautiful, blessed one. Thank you for another Adult Talk.